Caitlin Clark drops 32 points in her return, but does it matter? Let's get into this thing right now. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, man. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure if you want these unfiltered takes, just a different look on sports and not having the same take everybody else has, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want more of the same that's already out there, don't hit it. Man, y'all do me a favor. Get down in the description, support the channel. Follow me on the socials. Follow me, my other two channels too. All that stuff is below in the description. Guys, Caitlin Clark comes back. Drops 32 on them. And then the question is, does it matter? Because what's going to be clear today is that how are they going to treat the Chicago Sky game? That's going to be the key, right? Do they really like that Caitlin Clark did this? Or are they going to try to promote these other games today? As I'm recording this, is early Sunday morning, so the games hadn't come on yet, but we know that let's see how they treat. Y'all got to understand when the reason why I'm doing this video is because at halftime, ESPN couldn't stand, ABC couldn't stand that Caitlin Clark had did this. They want to talk about everything else, and I know they got to do the other highlights and all that, but when people saw that performance from a person who has just come back off an injury, and you want to go talk about other stuff, no, we only need to be talking about one person. That's why I'm saying to you guys, she dropped 32, 7 threes, played like she's never played before in the first half, set the tone for the game. And I said, they ain't gonna like this. Is it gonna matter? And then I said, what are the takeaways? And let me tell y'all why it probably will matter. Okay, let me tell y'all why it probably will matter. What I took away from Caitlin Clark was that it is now Caitlin Clark versus the WNBA. It is now Caitlin Clark. Always has been, but yesterday was the defining moment, right? Number one, she heard the noise. Guys, she recognized that the WNBA, she had to accept it on her time out on injury. Man, these people don't like me. These people don't want me here. I'm hearing it. Nobody cares about my injury. Blah, 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 blah. But guess what, Caitlin Clark? She heard the noise from the NBA, but she also heard the support from all her fans who were missing her. And see, that's the big difference, guys. It's one thing to hear the noise, but the next thing you got to hear is that, man, I got a whole army behind me that I hadn't been paying attention to. I've been so busy trying to be accepted by the old guard that, man, I finally see that I got a whole army behind me who are Caitlin Clark fans who propping this whole thing up, which is why you saw that emotion, that intensity yesterday. Guys, she played lights out. We've never seen anything like that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, what I saw, guys, and y'all can get down in the comments if you disagree. She wants to be the face of the league now. Sitting out made her get that perspective. I saw a woman who want to be the face of the league. What does the New Balance moniker say? We don't have next, we got now. Caitlin Clark showed yesterday she wanted to be the face of the league, and I just encourage y'all, just go. You probably gonna miss it, but the WNBA story yesterday, all Caitlin Clark. I said, oh my God, did they get the message too? But Caitlin Clark is the face of the league, and if she plays with that type of aggressiveness, if she plays with that type of purpose, if she plays with that type of intensity, guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in front of her. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. She did this to the undefeated team of Ionescu, and Breanna Stewart. Did this to the undefeated team. The undefeated team came into Indianapolis and got ran out of there. She did this to the top team in the league off of injury. Guys, she knows she wants to be the face of the league. What did Ric Flair say? If you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Now, I know it's regular season and we got to go through the playoffs, but we ain't never seen nobody come back off of injury and do this in any sport. Everybody got to work their way back in. She came out to send a message. She wants to be the face of the league. Number three, right? She's sending a message to the other players and to the owners. I ain't like y'all. This league is mine. Guys, that's a difference now, right? What does Kendrick Lamar say? They not like us. They not like us, right? What I'm trying to tell y'all right now is when a person gets ready to go to the next level, they start separating themselves. They start separating themselves. And I'm going to go there, guys. I got a favorite Bible verse, right? The wheat and the tares grow together but then there's a separation at harvest time. What does it tell you? We all WNBA players, right? We grow together, but then there's separation when it matters. And yesterday, prime time, right? I'm not even watching the U.S. Open. I'm not even watching the U.S. Open because I'm watching Caitlin Clark. And y'all know I'm a golfer. But she has decided to separate herself because this is going to be her harvest. All the rest of the old league, the old owners who wanted that old mess that they had going on over there that nobody watched, she said, nah, not today. I'm done, guys. I got to tell y'all, she set the tone yesterday that I'm not like y'all and I'm taking this place over. Y'all got to realize Caitlin Clark, only competition was tradition. Her only competition is what it used to be. If she starts just separating herself from them, they can't compete with her. Now, guys, I want to show this. They showed they didn't break her spirit yesterday, right? We know they've been coming at Caitlin Clark hard. The league does not like her. We know they've been coming at her hard, but they showed they didn't break her spirit yesterday. And my last takeaway based off of that was, and I'm reading my notes, I apologize, guys. I wanted y'all to see this if you go back and look at some of the clips. It's clear that the WNBA got exposed yesterday. The players got exposed yesterday. The coaches got exposed yesterday. The only strategy other teams had against Caitlin Clark is to foul her and hope that the refs don't call it. Guys, she goes left off of a screen up top. She's going to come off of that screen to the left. And because she's right-handed, that's where she's going to make all her moves. And I just watched as she did this all game. Now, don't get me wrong. You can't defend somebody coming down full speed that can stop on the logo and pull up a three. I ain't talking about those plays. But I'm talking about in that half-court offense. Right? She running that roll right across the top of the 3-point line. They gonna have her come to the left. She likes going left, shooting the three or coming off the dribble, going that way. That's what makes her deadly. Because most people want to go to the right and shoot. She's going to the left, and that's why people don't realize that the WNBA has not done any film study on this girl. Their whole goal was to beat her up. Look at the fouls that Dejanay Carrington was doing. That's why they didn't like when Angel Reese got fouled by her. Because hold on, we can do that to you, Caitlin, but you can't do that to us. They are not doing any film study on her game. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. I don't think it's anybody who can stop it. Because if you double her, Kelsey Mitchell over there balling, bruh. Balling. Aaliyah Boston, balling. It is a different team than it was last year. But they've done no film study on this girl. And the goal was to let the referees turn a blind eye to her getting beat up. Well, what happens if they don't let her get beat up? You get a performance like you got yesterday. Guys, I can tell y'all right now, those were my 5 takeaways. She came out last night, and I'm going to tell y'all like this. Everybody who has the odds against them need to go through the Caitlin Clark class from what she put on yesterday. When the lights are on and the lights are the brightest, you got to come out and do that. Everybody who thinks life, people are against them, they're not getting a fair shake and all that. Guess what, guys? At the end of the day, all of the WNBA's plans that they had to bash or to neutralize Caitlin Clark can't do it, guys. And that's why I'm telling y'all we got to stop comparing her to Angel Reese. Because Angel Reese going to get her chance today. And Angel Reese does not have a skill set that Caitlin Clark has to be able to compete fairly. Right? This ain't no propped up girl right here, guys. This ain't no propped up lady. You look at she dropped 32 points like that. That woman makes me want to watch basketball, guys. She makes me want to watch basketball. She makes me want to do content like this because it is so cool to watch it again. Right? I remember when the WNBA first started. Somebody got down in the comments on the video I just did yesterday. You know what they said to me, guys? The WNBA was so incompetent that they let the Houston Comets go. And I started thinking about how stacked that Houston Comets team was. And that person in my comments was correct. But guys, Caitlin Clark ain't going to let it happen to her. She established herself as the face of the league, and she went top of the throne, took it from the New York Liberty. And the only thing people talking about is Caitlin Clark. Well, I guess other than the ESPN and ABC anchors who wanted to be about something else other than basketball. But y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.